Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Corporate Sector Authority. Over the last few episodes, we've been trying to cut through the Pennistar Alignment's territory, but even though we've gotten their northern parts cut off, they do have a decent amount of territory to the south here as well. But before we get into our further invasions of their territory, which will probably open up some opportunities for the Empire and New Republic, to counterattack, same with our invasion of the Aradu Authority down here for the New Republic. We do have another patron unit to build. So we have Please Don't Shoot Me, the new Gozanti. So there have been some issues with the Gozanti squadrons being buildable, just for the patron ones with the build limit. So I've just removed those. Krait's Honor is still somewhere in the galaxy. We've been using it a fair bit, so I won't build another one of those, but I'll just try to keep track of what's going on there. But we do have these Imperials over to Goria, and we have our new fleet over this way. So I was thinking about going after all this stuff here. I think we probably will, just to get down to the... Oh god, it's Isard. It's Isard and another Executor. Let's kill them. Let's kill them all. So, apparently the script did work going from Pestage to Isard. It hasn't all been set up yet. I wasn't sure, because I did it pretty close. I did some of the editing for 2.3 pretty close to the start of this playthrough, so I wasn't sure exactly which bits of the eras would work. I don't know if we'll be able to fight Palpatine, but we'll see if we can get through Thrawn and get to the Eclipse if possible. I have been working on the channel schedule a little bit since the last episode, and it does seem like the next playthrough the next preview playthrough we're going to do is probably going to be a Fall of the Republic one. So after this, we're going to start, obviously, the community challenge on the 8th. Oh, and I think there's some of Dark's... Yeah, Dark has been doing some squadron editing, so he's been learning XML through that, and you can see the TIE bombers in little groups there. But he's one of the testers. But yeah, so after we finish this playthrough, we'll already have our community challenge going on starting on the 8th. So I'm going to do a Phoenix Rising playthrough on however long it takes between this playthrough ending and early March. Then at that point, we're probably going to start looking at the CIS. And there's some other factors for that, but we'll see how it goes. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. And that's what should be able to happen. Alright, we still got room for more now that they're engaged. And Proton Star back here. So yeah, if you haven't submitted a unit for the community challenge yet, then just go check out the video that I put up going over the submission process for that. Make sure you do watch the whole thing. And the deadline for submissions for that is the 1st of February. Because otherwise, I'd probably have too many units. But if you do want to take part in that, get them in by then. And then for anyone who does miss out on it, and then wants to do it for the next time, I want to do it again. I want to do it twice per year. So, alright, the acclimators are starting to try to leave, it looks like. This battle has made me less confident in our ability to beat double executors with this fleet. And do I want to leave Isard alive for them to potentially use her against the... Oh, I guess it would have been when they lost Coruscant. Pestage didn't necessarily have to die. They have lost Coruscant, right? Have they? No, they probably haven't. I thought they might have, but they probably haven't. Because it's either losing Coruscant, losing Pestage, or the 60 weeks is bad. Like, I could have been that too. But, we can beat an executor this way. I don't think we can beat 2 executors this way. You know what? Where's the fun in not doing this?
Tactical battle
imminent. Well, we know they're building pretty well still. MTCs are a unit that'll probably need an update at some point. Oh, this is a bad map for them. Just gonna kill their own units. Alright, let's jump in a bunch of MTCs. We need the fighters. Sojourner. Okay, I should read the names too. Melodies Pride, Recreational McNukes, Why Not, Debt Collector, Corporate Warlord Star. That was Sojourner, I think, yeah. Then let's also get Lord Hoth's Resolve, CSM. We'll bring in La Baleine. Sorry for my French accent there. Pronunciation. Indefatigable. Special Purpose Entity. Spartan's Pride. We'll make sure we get Scarface in here. Jump gate. It's too bad we don't have... So Bob has made some AI changes for their use of the executor, and I've even made some scale changes and stuff. So it's unfortunate we won't be able to use them in this battle. They will be in for our next playthrough. So what it's starting to look like is we'll be doing a CIS playthrough and a Republic playthrough. Then an Imperial playthrough and ICW will probably go on at the same time, which will probably be our next time doing 2 playthroughs at once, like 2 regular playthroughs at once, and that'll probably be at the same time as the Republic. And then hopefully after that we'll be ready for both 2.3 and the first version of Fall of the Republic to release. This map is really not good for the SSDs. Their pathfinding. It's kind of sad. Because you can see, like, the AI is issuing the order. It's being told to destroy recreational McNukes. Which... So we'll see if it actually starts moving, but we have enough bombers here that... I think we can actually shred this. Okay, you guys go over there. What? There. Oh yeah, we're... I think we got this. Easily. We have a bomber squadron per hardpoint, which is works out pretty well in our favor.
Stay in formation. Target locked. Get behind them. Eliminating target. Armed and ready. Locking on. Weapons charged.
Oh, that is a disgusting amount of bombs. The Executor is pretty high up on our list of stuff to redo as well. So I'm probably going to finish the Asserter before doing it. But we did the Executor much lower poly before we started like compressing the... or binning the models for Sin. So we were working with much stricter memory limits. So we should be able to do it a lot higher poly than we did now. It's probably only like 6,000 or less, and we'll probably go up to 35 with this one. We don't want to go too much higher than that because performance is obviously still a focus of the mod. But we should be able to do a lot more with that. Like obviously that's what, 6-7 times as much that we're going up to, depending on what the actual numbers are on this. Alright. Too bad she's just sitting there. It might jump in the other one over this way, which would be potentially a problem. Really, if they decide to not jump in the other one, I'd be happy with that. Alright, you guys are over here to kill the fighters and stop them from stopping our bombers. I'm just trying to select different hard points for some of the bombers. If the patrons hadn't chosen quite the distribution of bombers they did, this would generally not be how easy this is for the CSA. Alright, so they are going to keep the other Executor, which I'm fine with. We're going to... Lusankya is going to be down, so we're going to be headed for Aerith 2 here. I'm not sure if the CSA itself will change text. I'm not sure if the code was in for that. Because it's all tied together and nothing really changes for the minor faction or for other factions between eras, so we'll see. I'm not sure what was sticking it there. Okay, we're in era 2. Yeah. That's gonna be it's gonna be a big no there. Alright, so I would like to go through and take out the transitory miss, at least. 10k. Get our Pathfinder back. Oh, look. I guess that is the closest. It would have... I don't want to fight you right now, Empire, but clearly you were going to go after me, so... Right. This one we're not going to be able to avoid as much. Okay, let's drop our MTCs a little bit further out. Alright, skip raise. And TIE bombers. So we really shouldn't have. I think we're getting more fighters out of this than we should. They must have a default. Yeah, we might be getting 2 full loadouts of the MTCs at once. Which could be part of how we're getting so many fighters. So we shouldn't have TIE bombers at all. Which shouldn't be a bug with the release version, but at least for this playthrough, with the way those units are done, must have been a mistake. I'll have to check that between episodes. Because it is giving us a bit of an advantage we shouldn't have, obviously. Yeah, you blow up the rest of this stuff. Then we'll get after the... Right, who is this? Spartan's Pride's going down. Proton Star's going down. You guys go over here. Try to make sure we're taking out the weapons on this side. No, you're shooting the wrong side. Stay on this side. You guys are destroying those acclimators. Okay, you're probably good to hit one of these turbo lasers. You're good against that acclimator. Yeah, they're definitely spawning double. So they're getting the full Imperial and CSA spawns, it looks like. Okay, you're gonna back off. You're gonna keep doing what you're doing there. We're gonna lose that balloon. Let's get these gladiators to take out the VSDs. You're dead. Hitting that. We definitely need to take out these engines.
Ready for action. Send the coordinates. Get over here and help. I'm under attack. The launch bay is gone. Take out the ion cannon.
Don't worry about the ions, actually. Just worry about the turbo lasers. You guys go for these ones. You can hit that one.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target.
Hit the turbo lasers on this side now. So don't want you getting that far up.
They've destroyed our iron cannon. Where's the target?
Alright, I'm gonna back you off. See if I can back you off. Send these fighters in. Yeah, MTC fighter loadout's definitely broken right now.
The lasers are our target.
Looks like we're taking out 5 or 6 in this run. At the expense of all of our VSDs. Alright, can we destroy this acclimator before it destroys us? Because it's going to have the only turbo lasers that are active in this area, at least. And I'm going to move you over here. It's not doing the best job hitting you, but it's still hitting you. And most of the turbo lasers on this side are going to be Gonna be history.
Bombs away. Taking fire.
Okay, you could have used this to take back other core planets from the PA. Instead, you attacked us. When I've said in every episode, I don't want to kill you yet. I want to leave you and the New Republic alive. But, I mean, I guess you don't subscribe to the channel, which everyone watching should be. Maybe they don't even watch the channel. Is that... That's not even... I don't know. It's not a world I want to live in where there are people who don't watch the channel.
Target those lasers.
Alright. So in the episode that I had expected to be taking out most of the PA, we have now destroyed 2 Imperial SSDs, neither of which belong to the PA, and we still know that somewhere out there is a Pentastar Alignment Reaper, for one thing they have. They also... We know they had Cisco at one point. I don't know if Cisco is down in the core, dead, or up north, and they probably have 2 Bellators somewhere. So... that's going to be a thing, too. A lot of losses. Ventrala. Okay. Grand Admiral Grant is here. Grand Admiral Thrawn is somewhere as well. This is just Grant? No Bellators? Oh. Well, speaking of Reaper. Got a big facility down there.
Marauder cruiser here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, Angela. Let's fight them out here.
Reinforcements en route.
Rin, Unfurled Rose,
Reinforcements en route.
Visible Hand. Our battleships are all in. Got some Gozantes.
Reinforcements en route.
Kiss My Axe. Eagle's Nest. Aggressive Negotiations.
Reinforcements en route.
I don't know if I want to do this yet.
Preparing for jump to light speed.
I think we'll go around. We'll come back to Entrala afterwards. Oh, I didn't want you to go on with the... I don't know why you would have done that. Alright, let's go to Mutilinst.
Receiving orders.
Construction complete.
We'll probably end up taking out
Building started.
Yaga Minor next, or Entrala next time. Huh? Oh, you're allowed to attack me still.
Tactical battle imminent.
I forgot about that part.
The enemy has been spotted.
Okay, this will be a little bit easier. Unfurled Rose. Aggressive Negotiations. Invincible. Visible Hand. Men of Harlech.
Reinforcements en route.
Gozantes. Gozantes. Eagle's Nest. Kiss. my axe goes onto there. The Juggernaut, Corey Pridge Sector, Invictus, Sensational. Something about fighting the executors there just made me feel more confident blowing these things up. Oh, so yeah, this is the Numinous model, but right now it does just have the CIS markings. It's a much better model, but we'll have to do something to switch that out for a PA logo, which is harder than it sounds like just because of how it's baked into the texture. But we will figure that out. Alright. Some of these gladiators are taking a bit too much heat. Alright, I'll keep you guys shooting the smaller ships then. And I'll move you around so you can help deal with that. You're going to come around to do the same.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target. Yes, sir. Bombs deployed. Enemies in range. Batteries online. Formation. Draw their fire. Engines activated.
Well, that didn't work. Oh god, you're not going to help. Okay, you stop there. And you're just going to shoot the fighter bay as soon as you can. All other hardpoints will be killed on a first-come, first-served basis.
Our primary target is those iron cannons. Weapons online. Roger that.
Okay, let's get the skip rays after that station. You're going to go after these guys.
Weapons ready.
You keep targeting them. You go help with that.
Primary target. Attacking. Taking fire. Take out the iron cannons. Ready for action. They're all ours. I got one.
Right, we're up. We're at about 2/3 health, just over. Probably closer to 3/4, but
And the coordinates.
I like to be optimistic.
The missile launchers are the primary target.
It's probably something you've all picked up on by now. Very optimistic. Alright, these heavy ion cannons. The heavy ion cannons, I mean, the only ones I'm worried about, the shields are already down on them, so let's hit these turbo lasers instead. And if you guys have finished with the Vindicators, which you almost have, you are going to send after that. You are going to send after this. And I guess you're going to protect yourself that way. These are Gozantes, I think? No, these are not Gozantes. These are IRDs.
I can't take another hit like that. I'm getting torn apart. Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target. Ready to blow something up. Someone cover me. Yes, Commander. Intercepting. Let's get moving. Enemies in range.
Alright, I guess we gotta take out another one of them. Where are you going? Oh well.
Stay in formation. Our target priority is the laser. Shoot them down. The lasers are our target.
Alright, we've broken them. They are retreating.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. The lasers are our target. Ready for battle.
Bye. Alright, so, Normally I'd go a little bit longer than this, but we are going to have the community match VODs going up this afternoon. So that's going to be a fairly long video. I don't want to overdo it. The Friday, no, neither of those days are correct. The Saturday and Sunday episodes are going to be probably closer to 45 minutes instead. But hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hope you're enjoying this series so far. I talked a bit about what we're going to be doing next at the start of the video, so hope you are looking forward to that as well. So thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Bye everyone.